Hello everyone and welcome back. In today's video, I want to quickly share with us a simple bath you can use to get whatever that is due to you, for you to have a speedy answer to your prayers, for whatever that you have been praying for you to achieve it within a very short period of time. This bath is very powerful for favor, for attraction, for love, for good luck, for promise and fail. Many people, why you are still where you are today, is because a lot of people promise you. They'll promise you heaven and earth. At the end of the day, they will not fulfill it. Somebody will just tell you, if you have money, go and prepare your international passport. I will help you process a visa to so country, and you go and sell some of your property to acquire that international passport. At the end of the day, the person will start telling you stories. I've seen someone that sold her laptop because somebody promised to help her get visa to a particular country. She did that to process an international passport. At the end of the day, the person no longer picks her call. It's not as if the person don't have the capacity to help, because of negative energies that will make the person not even have interest again to help you. Some of you, your problem today is hatred. People just hate you for no reason, and when you see people that want to help you, the hatred will just come up for no reason. They don't even want to see you around them again. In your place of work, you are due for promotion, but it's not due. They've not given you. So after doing this part, whatever that is due for you, whatever that is supposed to be yours, will come to you. Just make sure you do the right thing. If the things you need requires a certain stage, make sure you fulfill yours and leave the rest to God. And by the grace of God, your prayers will be answered before you even say jack. So what is that bath, and what are the things you need to do? The first thing you require for this powerful bath is our honey. We all know that honey helps to attract good things to our life. Honey helps to bring favor to us. Anything that is sweet, that is what honey will bring to your life. So if you are looking for sweetness in your life, if you want things to be working the way you want it, please do this assignment. Most of us, when we were younger, we have planned that at a certain age we are supposed to acquire this, we are supposed to be this, we are supposed to be that, but you are still where you were 10 years ago. That is an error, and I'm here to correct that error. You can imagine a man in his 40s, he's here to save money to get married. Something is wrong somewhere. It's not as if you don't have the zeal to marry, but the finances are not there. By the time you do this, God will open ways for you to start making money, to be able to start and raise your own family. Somebody gave birth to you, and you must give birth to somebody, unless you don't want. As a young lady, men come, at the end of the day, they will just leave you for no reason. If you don't have spiritual spouse, please do this, and those things will come to an end. But if you have spiritual spouse, try to go and do the necessary things, and every other thing you lay your hands on will start working for you. So another thing you are going to be needing is our nutmeg. This is my nutmeg. You know the nutmeg we use in cooking, making our stew, in baking. You need it, nutmeg. Okay, so get your nutmeg. Then another thing you are going to get is your cowries. This is my cowries. If you're a woman, you are going to use 7. If you're a man, you're going to use 9. But if you don't have up to 7 and 9, just use 1. Okay, use 1. God will still answer our prayers. Then the next thing you're going to be needing is our bitter cola. Bitter cola is very powerful for this powerful bath. It will help stop those bitterness. It will help remove those bitterness, those things making you to cry, those things making you to get frustrated. Most of you will come to I am frustrated, I want to die, I want to do this. Death is not an option, like I always reply most of you. If you die, life still goes on. Highest your parents will cry. If they cry too much, they will cry for a year and they will forget you and move on. So dying is not an option. Look for a way to end those things causing you headache. Even if it requires praying 247, do it. If it requires going to the mountain, do it. Anything you can do to take you out of that stage in life that is making you less of a woman, try and do it. Accept killing. Do not kill, do not do any kind of unnecessary sacrifice. There are some sacrifices that can eat your head. Do not put your hand in that one. So this is my bitter cola. You can see how they are. So get it, even if it's a dry one, like my own is dried. Even if it's a dried one like this, get it, it will still work. So what you're going to do, you are going to get 4 bitter cola or 7. Either get 4 or 7. If you don't have up to that, maybe because of your location, get 1, cut it into 4 or into 7. So you can see I want everybody to participate in this part. That is why I'm trying to make everything easy for us all. So now, after getting your ingredients, remember I said your nutmeg, your cowrie, your honey, your bitter cola. But if you don't have your cowries, some of you may not be able to access it, you can do without it. What the cowrie here will do is for exchange. In case somebody is responsible for that predicament, you are returning it back to God. In the olden days, this is a means of exchange, a means of buying and selling. So you can use this to return back what the person have done to you, to return the money the person spent in doing that voodoo that is working against you, that is making you things not to work for you the way it is supposed to work. Okay, so when you get all these ingredients, you are going to boil this bitter cola. If you're using 7, just peel the bag, put it in a pot, cover it with water, let it boil for like 10 minutes. You bring out the water, then your nutmeg, crush it or blend it, whatever you can do to make it to be in a powdered form. Add half teaspoon of it inside that bathing water. Add 4 spoons of honey inside that bathing water. Then drop your cowries inside. If you don't have cowries, remember I said you should bathe without it. Then use it to take your bath in the morning or in the evening. You're going to do this bath for only 3 days. Then after bathing, do not dry your body. Do not dry your body. Then the cowries, you can bring it out and use it for that 3 days. After the third day, throw it away. It has done its own duty. Then the bitter cola, you can use it for that 3 days. Okay, so you can see that it's something that every one of us can do. Use it for that 3 days. After the whole thing, throw it away and begin to thank God. After doing this, just look for somebody you know you are better than, or somebody that can pray for you, or somebody that can bless you, maybe your pastor, anybody that you know that is bigger than you spiritually, or anybody you're bigger than physically in terms of finances, and bless the person with money, any amount, even if it's recharge card, even if it's anything you know you bought with your money, not something you have previously, no, something you bought after doing this. You can buy a gift and give somebody, or you can just send money to the person, no matter the amount, even if it's 100 naira, dash to somebody you're better than. By the grace of God, your spell has been casted and God will open your ways. As you're bathing, tell God to remove every energy making him not to hear your cry, making things not to work for you, holding you hostage. By so doing, you will see that your prayers will be answered speedily from today henceforth. Thank you for watching the video and see you in the next one. Bye bye.